Hi Libra, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your forecast for June 2025. I will use these decks amongst other decks for your reading to understand the energies that are going to come into effect in the new month. For a personalized reading as well as for deck purchase, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Now let's just understand what you can expect in June. The overall energy from the ideal tarot is the Eight of Cups. I think like this door it's closed. Maybe you want to keep a safe distance from issues that are bothering you. You do want to understand why there are blockages and impediments in your life. Maybe these are issues related to a past life that you need to address. Clarifications could also be sought with respect to financial matters. I think you're someone who needs to plan and finish the task this month. Also, you're going to be someone who's going to be on your feet, on the move. Perhaps Librans, you will also do well if you safeguard your health. The final days of May stepping into June, I do have the Queen of Cups. This is a person who is very emotional as well as intuitive. Possibly, someone who needed to keep your emotions in check. Besides, you needed to focus on creative matters. Others around you may have felt that you're too rigid or that you're too set in your own ways. That is why it could have disturbed the work environment or the home environment. Maybe you needed to climb down from your position. You needed to collaborate. Many Librans, you were also facing issues on the work front. This could be with respect to a particular female. Maybe she was undermining your position at work. Basically, you were someone who was being asked to do some soul searching. Maybe you were sensitive to criticism. Sometimes, we aren't proved right at the present circumstance, but over time you will be proved right. But then this was the time when you needed to take it easy. Maybe because the work environment was so oppressive and you were feeling cornered, you were wanting to quit. But then Librans, you know very well that a winner never quits. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges. I do have the Five of Wands. The Five talks about the need for you to be very flexible. I think you can expect changes in your schedule. You have to adjust as well as act as per the situation. I think you also need to be mindful of the fact that this is in the challenge position. So even if opportunities arise, I think you should take it with a grain of salt. Your mind is also going to be hyperactive, but then you may also be dealing with that Queen of Cups energy where you felt the need for you to backtrack. That is why with this card being in the challenge position and with the Eight of Cups energy, maybe you want to lie low, maybe you want to be all by yourself. You do have the confidence, but then as this is in the obstacle position, I think it could be a challenge of some sorts. You don't want to be the center of attention, though this card does signify the same. Influences for this month, I do have the Sun card. I think you need to go outdoors, soak up the sun's energy. It could rejuvenate you, it could revitalize you, it could help you get your life back on track. Maybe optimism is the need of the hour. At times, we need to put our chin up and we need to face the music. Within the home front, you may feel that you're sacrificing yourself. Maybe your responsibilities are going to increase because you are quite capable. I think if you have differences with colleagues or loved ones, then you could switch responsibilities. Maybe you could also get irked for no rhyme or reason. So it would be better to maintain your poise, to not be temperamental. You have to handle the unforeseen delays. I think you're also someone who's not going to book any nonsense. If someone owes you money, then you're going to tell it like it is. But then it could also lead to damaging of relationships with your clients. Your home life is also going to be a concern. Maybe your own health could also be suspect at this time. I think you do crave newness. The first 10 days of June, I do have the Nine of Swords. Now, this lady, she's hiding her face. Likewise, I think you're going to be worn out on account of your responsibilities. Maybe colleagues are absent or staff isn't around. That is why you have to shoulder responsibilities. This could leave you stressed out, but then you can also expect good progress. Maybe you feel that your loved ones are being unreasonable or that they expect you to surrender to what they want, but you're not going to climb down from your position. Whatever it is, your quick thinking will allow you to make headway. Even if you're restless, I think the uprush of energy will allow you to complete a lot of tasks. You also need to keep your nose out of other people's affairs. Maybe they think that you're being too intrusive. Even if it's not going to be smooth sailing, you're going to get some kind of relief as well as respite. Interviews could also be lined up. Everything could fall in place, but the pay packet may not be up to expectations. Your rivals could also try to give you a bad name with these swords hanging overhead and behind your back. Stress could also mean ill health, so cover up on your sleep, Librans, so that you feel balanced. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th June, I do have the Queen of Swords. She's a very aloof lady. She is going to have a no-nonsense approach. She is not going to tolerate people who are tardy, unprofessional. Likewise, I think you're going to be very detached. You're going to be standoffish. This could also mean that you're going to be focused. This is also going to mean that you're going to complete tasks at hand. Your schedule could be disrupted. Maybe clients could prepone meetings or postpone meetings, so you have to adapt accordingly. Basically, you will use your common sense, your intellect to get out of situations which are tricky. You're also going to be very fair, impartial while dealing with others. Because you have that no-nonsense approach, I think you don't like if anybody wants you to repeat instructions that have been given. Money or wages is also going to come in. I think your focus is also going to be on spiritual practice. Incidentally, the final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th June, is the Hangman. Now, like I said, you need to safeguard your health this month. So, physically or mentally, you could be dead tired. I think you need to de-stress. You also need to be careful because your expectations could be sky high and you may be a bit disappointed. You will make good progress in case you're already working. I think you can complete a lot of tasks, but then the environment around you could be very disturbing for you. I think you will be rewarded for your hard work. You have to prioritize, you have to adjust your schedule. Work could come up at short notice and you have to look into those matters ahead of your routine work. Don't overlook the details while you're at it, because that could mean that you have to review tasks. You have the brains to get out of the situations you find yourself. You're also going to be someone who is going to be in a charitable frame of mind. Librans, you could also be a bit perturbed on account of your home life, maybe because you get the wrong end of the stick or that there's bias that you have to overcome. These are definitely challenges which you need to overcome. I also have Lenormand's Mountain. You can take the easy route by going around the mountain, or you can take the artist's way up and be the lone warrior. From the Divine Messages Oracle, also I have the card Hard Work Ahead. So ants are very tenacious creatures and they believe in teamwork. We started this reading where you wanted to be someone who would follow your own rule book, but then with this card from the Divine Messages Oracle, I think teamwork will allow you to make headway. With respect to your love life, I have some cards. Toxic relationship, it says here. Maybe some of you are in an unhealthy relationship. Bad habits of your person could also need to be looked into. I think some of you could be walking away from a connection. That is why the Eight of Cups has come up. Maybe your person is very dominating with the Sun card. He wants everybody under his thumb. He could be too egoistical. Maybe this person is also abusive. This person could also have bad habits. So steer clear of these kind of relationships, Librans. Some of you could be in an unacknowledged relationship. Maybe it is stressing you. With this Nine of Swords, you could be left wondering about the status of this relationship. Circles going round in circles, it says maybe it's a karmic relationship and you need to snap out of it. Sometimes you could be discussing the same things over and over again. Like I said, you could be concerned about the home. Some of you could want to iron out the differences, but you could be dealing with repeated patterns here. I think you do feel that you're sacrificing yourself in a relationship. Remembrance, your memories distract me, it says here. So some of you could be thinking about your person. That is why you have that feeling of anxiety with respect to a connection. Maybe you're always preoccupied on account of thoughts of this person. Be playful, it says here. Be flirtatious. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So in case there's been miscommunication, misunderstanding, you need to break the ice, because then only can you be happy in a connection. Maybe you also need to go outside, spend time with your person. Maybe you should go for dinner dates, as that could help you loosen up. With the Five of Wands, you may not be in a mood to do so because this is in the challenge position, but then the Sun's energy needs to be looked into. You need to pay attention to that. The last card in this reading is also shield yourself. There are going to be harsh energies. Energy cleansing is the key. You also need to be careful because there could be psychic attacks this month. Like I said, envy and jealousy is something that you need to combat. So ask Archangel Michael to help you with healing white light. He can protect you and remove or banish all the fear-based energies that you're dealing with this June. I hope, Librans, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.